that hat. Damn, I should have brought my sunglasses. That would have been awesome.
Oh yeah, dude. This is just for hangs, man. You gotta wear the right paraphernalia.
Dude, I feel like we're not even hanging, if I'm being honest. I'm not wearing sunglasses. I feel like a schmuck, dude.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I should have told you that it's BYO sunglasses.
BYO sunglasses.
Here at Just for Hangs. Here at the Just for Hangs podcast.
I did get the black T-shirt memo.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't even have to communicate that one.
Yeah, the last show I did with John Fox, and I was wearing a green one, and my fupa was getting a little bit. Yeah.
Did you feel stupid?
I felt a little stupid,
yeah.
but I mean, you know, it's all, there's varying degrees of fupa. Some people would be like, oh, you just have a little belly, but I was like, come on, yeah, but I used to be.
You were
ripped, dude.
You were having a big fupa day.
I had a little fupa day.
I remember years ago one time being at a party with you until like late, and you were like, yeah, I'm waking up to do like an Iron Man in the morning.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was at Jess Clayton's birthday party.
That's what
and
it was.
We stayed out till like we stayed out till like 4:30 in the morning at least, and then we headed to the car, and then so we were in the car at 5 in the morning. I think I got back to my apartment at it might have been that I got back to my apartment at 5, and then I needed to head out by 5:45.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
How'd you do that day?
I did all right. So I slept in the car because Greg and Rob were driving. I slept in the car while drinking a black coffee. Like I was like,
that's so fucked up.
I was
like sleeping, drinking coffee,
just like. Yeah. While Rems was attaching, I was like chugging a black coffee.
Yeah, you couldn't. You were like, I can't go fully into Rem.
yeah. I'm like, I can't fall asleep because if I fall fully asleep, then I get so I got a little bit of rest in and like started jacking myself up at the same time. Then I got home and I slept for 45 minutes, and then I woke up and ate I ate whatever food I had, which I was living by myself. I was a bachelor at the time, so I had nothing. Like I ate like one pickle, and
the
fact
that you had a pickle is amazing.
Yeah, and then I drank the pickle juice. You know, that gives you some energy.
So
too.
They say.
That's what they say. That's what I've heard.
Can you confirm?
It's awesome, dude. It's
really?
Well, yeah, because electrolytes are just sugar. Are just salt. It's just salt, like electrolytes.
Is that what it is, really?
Yeah, it's
because they say salt's bad for you, and then they're saying salt's good. I'm like, what is salt?
Too much salt is bad for you. Some salt is like you need some salt because that's how the water sticks to your like cells.
Oh, of course. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, this is just for chemistry.
How could I be so naive to forget that?
Yeah. So I was able to get myself. It must have been pure adrenaline because once I left, it was a triathlon, and the triathlon was about, what was it? It was like maybe like 2 miles away, and I took my bike, which I needed for the triathlon. So I just did a 2-mile bike ride to the thing on zero sleep, and just jacked up, you know, like just like full adrenaline. And I was able to get myself to the point where I didn't have that like tired, like I wasn't tired, you know. I'm sure it was pure adrenaline, but I was like, oh, I nailed it. I actually did it. I did the triathlon. I did well, and then I went out to eat with my family afterwards, and we went out. Like I just was destroying food. I was
your body not only is like needing it from the workout, it like needs the fuel to keep you alive.
Exactly. Yeah, absolutely. And I guess I had done a good job at the party where I stopped drinking at like midnight.
At least you did that.
Yeah, because I knew I was like, I gotta like treat it as if I'm sleeping right now.
Right.
Yeah.
That's how committed to the hang you are.
Right. I was like, well, I don't want to leave, and I just have to be back by 6:45.
So if I'm not drinking, I'm sleeping.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
That makes so much sense.
Right. Yeah. That's a different type of party animal that you can party addiction that you can have. It's like, oh well, if I'm not actively partying, then that's sleep. Yeah.
Hanging is just as replenishing as sleeping.
That's definitely true.
That's what they say, right?
Yeah. That car ride helped a lot, though. Black coffee while I was taking a nap.
That's the most fucked up part, honestly.
Yeah.
You're like sleeping, kind of, but not really, but sipping coffee.
Resting my eyes while sipping coffee. Yeah. No, I went for it, and then so I ate at the diner with my parents.
What'd you have?
I had like hash, corned beef hash,
Ooh,
and
nice.
potatoes, and I think I also ate like the ends of 3 other meals that people didn't want. I was like, just give me every bit of food that you have. I need energy. And actually, slight rewind after the triathlon was over, they give out like half bananas and apples or something just to give you some kind of zip. And I remember eating one bite of the half banana and be like, I was so undernourished, like, because I just like felt like I just felt this rush of nutrition.
Because it's always like startling when that happens, when you like have a sip of water and you're like, oh, I haven't done this in so long.
I was in a bad spot.
You can feel your body absorbing it. It's fucked up.
It's like, we need every bit of this water.
Yeah, you didn't poop that day.
You're not going to urinate that out. Like,
no, your body's like, we're using this.
We're using all this water. Yeah. And then so I went home after the diner, after eating my face off, and then I get home and I get to my apartment. I pass out, and I recall being like not fully in rest mode, where my body was just going like just like, because I was in between badly needing sleep and being in like go mode, and so my body's like, we're doing both.
What were your dreams like? Were you like running from stuff?
It was just like sleep. That was my dream, was you need to sleep for 18 hours.
Your dream was just watching you sleep?
Yeah. Oh my God. I was like, oh, it was bad. It was a bad, but I felt great afterwards. So
I believe you.
Yeah. Yeah, I felt all jacked up on very little sleep.
Yeah.
They say that sleeping during the day is much better for you.
I don't know if you've heard this.
That's what I've heard.
That's really smart, actually.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, because when I think about nighttime, right?
Right.
That's where the hang comes alive. What am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Sleep during the hang?
It's much better for the hang, that's for sure.
Yeah,
sleeping during the day
is better for the hang.
Without a doubt.
Day hangs are good though.
Yeah,
I do enjoy.
I sleep 9 to 5.
I work nights because that's when the heads are out.
Yeah. Everyone's just like, "What's up, dude?" It's like, "Yo, man,
like, you're fucking out, dude. You fucking hang.
I'm getting paid to hang, man."
You work at you like pay people at like a parking garage, like they give you the ticket.
What's up, dude?
Dude, I hung with like 50 people today.
That's a lot.
Everyone
for
drove
late
a Chevy.
Yeah. That's a lot of hanging for a
One
late
guy
night.
drove a Lexus, and we said, "No fucking way,
Yeah.
you don't hang here, bro."
no hang. Oh yeah, no hang. We don't like out of country.
Yeah,
hang.
we want our hangs to be American made.
American made hangs.
American made.
Yeah. Oh man, I have an ad read that I have to do for this.
All right, let's hear it.
That's right. Yes. Okay. So let me just read it. I got it in here. All right. Just for Hangs is as always
brought to you by.
I remember it. It's brought to you by Arizona Iced Tea and a bagel with cream cheese.
The official fuel of the hang.
Official fuel of the hang. Yeah.
99 cents to drink your way through a hang.
Absolutely.
I can't think of a better beverage.
Yeah, if you want to have a meal but you don't want to spend more than $3.50, then you have an Arizona Iced Tea. Which, speaking of which, I got you this gift for
a green tea. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's my preference. What's your favorite Arizona Iced Tea?
I do love the green tea.
I also got you this bagel with cream cheese if you want it.
Oh, I'm good on the bagel.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I give.
If it was like a brand bagel, like if you could tell me the brand of the bagel, I'd be like, yeah, I'll eat that.
No, the brand
I'll
is
the brand.
The brand is bagel with cream cheese.
I do love the green tea.
Yeah.
The Arnold Palmer one's quite good.
Arnold Palmer.
And I
yeah.
just like the sweet tea sometimes.
Yeah, the regular one, right? Yeah, I know sometimes I'll accidentally get the strawberry-ish one. Like
How's that one?
I don't know. It's too much.
Because the ones that are just like juice, right? Is that what you're referring to?
Where it's just a tall boy of juice.
Yeah.
Like, you mean?
Or is it like a strawberry tea?
No, it's a tea. It's a strawberry Arizona. It's a strawberry Arizona.
I was.
Or is it like an Arizona juice? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, they have juice, don't they?
Oh, they might. Because actually, to me, so the green tea is really the only one I like. Because you have the regular one. It's like too sweet. It's too sweet for me.
I have yet to encounter too sweet in my life.
Yeah.
I like sweet. And there
Yeah.
are people, there are some people that act like their palate's all refined because they don't like sweets. Like they have a dessert and they're like, I
Right.
can't stomach this. It's
Yeah.
too hard on my tummy.
Yeah.
If it was a dark chocolate panna cotta, maybe I could.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's really just type of sweet those ones are like. I think the regular Arizona. I'm glad that you're enjoying it.
I love it. I haven't had this in years.
Absolutely, dude.
I was like a chubby like stoner kid in high school.
Yeah.
And I used to love getting these when I was like high because I thought they were healthy.
Yeah, it's good for
green
you.
tea.
I love that they've kept them 99 cents, or they kept them, I guess, $1. They kept
It is
them $1.
amazing they're still 99
Yeah,
cents. It's
yeah.
like this and the Costco hot dog are the
Right.
only things that haven't.
It's still 99 cents, and my theory is that. With each passing, like with inflation going up, they just take more and more tea out of it.
It looks the same size. To me.
Right. It's same size, and it's just sugar water. Like,
oh, I see what
it
you're
used to
saying.
be this much sugar and this much water and then this much tea. Now it's like sugar,
this
water.
much tea,
Yeah, it's
sugar,
like,
water.
all right, we'll put in 1 cent worth of tea.
Yeah,
and-
but the can still has its like ambiance. Like I feel like I'm in the Shogun show right now.
yeah,
as I sip
yeah,
this, you know what
right,
I mean?
right, Yeah, you should be like tending your bonsai tree.
Yeah, I should. I should be warring with other lords over land. You know?
Yeah.
Calling like discovering Europeans for the
Yeah.
first time.
That's what the hang's all about, man.
I do love like when a hang, you know how like some hangs turn into very like West Side Story type like battles between other groups hanging.
Oh yeah.
It's like who's hanging harder.
Yeah.
It gets very competitive.
West Side Story was kind of just two hanging
It's
groups.
my favorite hang movie. Everyone's saying like Dazed and Confused. Or, I'm like, no, it's West Side Story.
West Side Story.
They capture the spirit of hanging better.
Yeah,
than
yeah.
any other
In
one.
between all the fighting and the bloodshed, there was a lot of hanging.
That's
going
also
on.
hanging. Though.
That's kind of hanging.
Yeah,
right,
like
right.
I mean, because it's like people who are hanging feuding with like a different group of hangers.
Yeah.
It's like who is the hangers?
right
On the Upper West Side.
Exactly right. Yeah, the even as they were fighting, there was kind of like a camaraderie to it.
Because
you know?
we're also dancing. And
Yeah,
that's like
yeah.
that's fun.
Yeah,
you know?
we do that at the hang.
Yeah, we get into dances.
Uh-huh.
We get into philosophy.
Right. It's amazing that Just for Laughs is gone, but Just for Hangs
Yeah, it
plows on.
outlasted it.
Just for Hangs survives. You
And
know?
the lineup is better, quite frankly.
Oh, without a doubt.
The audition process is harder for Just for Hangs.
Yep.
Because you have to prove that one, not only are you able to hang out at a diner till 6 a.m,
Yeah.
you're willing to do so.
Yeah.
Standing out in the cold for hours, doing bits, glued to the ground.
Right.
Yes, technically you can do that in Montreal.
Well, I don't know, dude. They don't have Chevys out there.
No, they certainly don't.
They don't have Chevy.
Everyone wants to be French there. It's like, who wants to be French? That's disgusting.
It is disgusting. Oh, parlez-vous, fuck yourself.
Yeah, parlez-vous, fuck off.
Parlay, fuck vous. You know? Yeah. No, yeah, the Just for Laughs had a tax problem, not Just for Hangs, though.
No.
We deal with straight cash.
Yeah, I mean, the submission fees I did think were a bit steep. It was $1,000 in unmarked bills. And I had to buy Pat dinner at Soup and Burger.
Yeah. But the burger was a bagel with cream cheese and an
And
iced
it was,
tea.
yeah. He's like, can I have a burger? They gave him a cheeseburger. He said, no, I said a burger.
Burger, dude.
And they gave him a bagel with cream cheese. He's like, duh.
Yeah, I'll take a salad, man.
Yeah, I'll take a salad.
I'll take a cream cheese bagel salad. Man. For those of you who don't know, that's based off of whether cereal is a soup or a salad.
Yeah.
and what we've decided is that everything's a salad, and I think we're getting to the point where whoever thinks things are soups, we're gonna have like, and it'll go well with Just for Hangs, is we're gonna hang them if they think anything's a soup, then we're gonna ritualistically murder them.
Like, since everything's a salad, right?
Yeah.
We all agree,
right,
that
sure.
everything's a salad.
Uh-huh.
So if you're getting like a half sandwich, half salad combo, technically you could order the soup. But
Right.
you're still getting a half sandwich, half salad.
Right,
Like,
right.
Can I get, I don't know, the turkey apple brie and the French onion salad? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
I'll take the turkey onion brie salad.
and the chicken noodle salad.
Chicken noodle salad. Yeah, right away, Mr. Salad.
Right away, Mr. Salad. What would
Yeah.
you like to drink? I'll have a Coke salad.
Oh yeah, I'll take a Coke salad. You're from Texas, right?
I'm from Texas.
Is that the part of the country where they call soda Coke?
No, that's more like Georgia and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
Because Coke is from Atlanta.
Right.
The big soda in Texas is Dr. Pepper.
Oh, okay.
Because they make it in Texas.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they make it in Waco,
nice,
Texas.
dude.
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper salad.
Yeah, Dr. Pepper. It is a great salad.
Yeah, right. And you have the guys grinding pepper, but on a salad. But now it's grinding Dr. Pepper on a salad.
Excuse me, would you like some salad on your salad?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, I'll tell you when.
Oh man! And then now I'm picturing putting salad on a salad, like an actual salad, which everything is.
Yeah, so that'd be
Which,
like, it's like you're like technically like it's like a hat on a hat of
Yeah.
like humanity.
Right.
Salad on a salad.
I wear a lot of different salads. It's like a lot of different hats.
Yeah. Well, is the hat dressing?
Yeah, the hat's dressing.
Yeah,
I
I
think
feel
of sweat as being dressing.
A sweat is definitely dressing.
Yeah. Humans are salads.
Humans are salad.
Humans are easy
What
salads.
was the definition of salad again?
A combination of ingredients topped with a dressing.
Yeah, if depending on how you look at it, that is everything. If you choose to be open-minded enough, that defines literally
ingredients just means things.
it's the parts of a whole.
Yeah, right. Yeah, everything has ingredients. Like our organs and our blood are ingredients.
Yeah. Blood's not a dressing, though, is it? Or is it a dressing?
So we're a salad made up of many salads.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
It's like, you know how you go cell, tissue, organ system, organism?
Mm-hmm.
This goes salad.
salad system.
Salad system. Saladism. We're all a bunch of saladisms.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Do you think a hot dog's a sandwich?
There's no such thing as sandwiches, but if there were,
Is it a sandwich salad?
it's man, I've if it's eaten sideways, I guess it's a salad. I mean, it's
Well,
if it's eaten
all right.
sideways, it's
so
a
by
sandwich.
that logic, eating a hoagie isn't a sandwich because you don't eat it sideways.
But it's already covered. Like whereas
I
a hot
see
dog,
what you're saying.
if you're
You're not
eating
saying-
a hot dog like this, it's like this. But if you're eating a hot dog like this, then
So it
it's-
has to be like a closed sandwich. You can't have like an open sandwich. Like a pizza Lunchable is not a sandwich.
Right. But I guess also if I'm right, then eating a hoagie like this is no longer a sandwich. It's like, no, it's not a sandwich. It's a hot dog.
It's a hot dog.
If you eat a cheesesteak like this, it's a hot dog.
Is sushi a sandwich?
It can be.
If you eat the roll not cut up, it's a sandwich.
It's got a roll, so yeah. So
yeah,
it's
like rice is a carb, which I guess is
Right.
a salad that could constitute as bread.
yeah, right. Rice is the bread, and then the spicy tuna is the hot dog.
So all sandwiches are hot dogs.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Is tuna a hot dog? I think so.
Yeah, for
Can
sure.
I'll have some of your tuna hot dogs.
Can I have a tuna hot dog with ketchup?
What the fuck are you talking about?
What do you put on your hot dogs?
What's the green spicy stuff?
Oh, salad.
Oh yeah. What do you put on tuna? I mean, on sushi.
Relish?
No, like the
Wasabi?
Wasabi, yeah. That's what I put on my hot dogs.
Yeah, just drown it in wasabi. So good.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
I love extra spicy hot dog.
And it's dry. Yeah.
Yeah, it forms a paste.
Yeah.
I love dry, spicy hot dogs.
Yeah. But to answer your hot dogs, I'll put ketchup on a hot dog. Some people,
I will too.
There's been a lot of backlash on ketchup on hot dogs.
I don't get it.
Over the past couple of years, I feel.
Yeah, I think that's dumb. I'll put ketchup on a hot dog. I'll put ketchup on fucking anything.
I'll put ketchup on anything.
Yeah, challenge me. I'll put ketchup on a pizza just to spite you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've had times where people are, like, where it gets in my head a little bit, that ketchup back talk, you know, and I'll put it on a plate and I'm like, am I doing something wrong here?
No, ketchup's a great
and then
condiment.
I use it and I'm like, this is delicious. This is so good.
It's a fantastic condiment.
Yeah, it wets things, you know, like
yeah, it's a great dressing.
It is. It makes my fries into a salad. But I was having fries the other day, and my mouth was dry, and I was like, I don't even know if I want these French fries. Then I put ketchup down, dipped the fries in there. I was like, now I want.
I think where you
fries.
were messing up is because you were dipping your fries in wasabi initially.
Yeah,
and like, yes, it tastes amazing, but it can be a bit dry.
It can be a bit dry. French fries, just like Frasier. French fries and wasabi.
Yes,
just like Frasier.
as Frasier Crane famously
Yeah.
ordered.
I'll take French fries with wasabi, please. Remember when that show popularized that back in 1997?
How could I forget?
Yeah,
like he was the original connoisseur.
yeah. Man, that guy loved French fries.
It was awesome.
Yeah,
and wasabi.
And wasabi. Oh man.
Do you like pineapple on pizza?
Pineapple on pizza. Yeah,
I guess what I should say is ingredient pineapple on the salad.
On the pizza salad.
On the pizza salad. Yes. You seemed a bit confused.
Right. I was like, you didn't refer to me as a salad, which I was initially offended by.
Yeah.
Pineapple pizza salad. Yeah, of course. It's like, I don't know. Yeah.
That's the other thing people get pissed about.
I'll just eat anything, dude.
Dude, that's awesome.
Anything.
So cool.
I'm gonna eat that bagel with cream cheese later.
Dude.
I kind of figured you wouldn't want it. And I was
Yeah.
like, I just got myself a bagel with cream cheese.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, man.
That's sick. That's sick. You got just bagels holistically to sponsor your podcast.
Yeah, bagels with cream cheese. Yeah. Not bagels.
Not a bacon, egg, and cheese.
Yeah, no.
No fucking way.
No, not bacon, egg, and cheese is like, that's if you're trying to have like a full meal, you know?
Right.
Bagel with cream cheese is, well, I'm here and we're hanging. You know?
Yeah, it's like a good hang food.
Yeah, because you're not really hungry. You're just like, well, everyone else is getting something. I gotta get.
I gotta get something. It's either that or fettuccine alfredo
from this deli.
Go to a bodega. Hey, can I get the fettuccine alfredo?
Yeah.
They're like, excuse me. I'm like, oh, sorry. Hold the chicken.
Oh, okay. Like, they're like making Alfredo sauce out of like. They're like, I do know how to make Alfredo sauce.
Because legally, you can't own a bodega if you don't know how to make fettuccine alfredo.
Yeah.
So every bodega can make it.
Right.
It's like one of those quirky New York laws. You know what I mean? Like you can't hop a turnstile.
Right.
You can't own a bodega without making fettuccine alfredo. It's just one of those things.
Well, there was we call it delis back in Staten Island. But we'll cut. It's all the same word. I was at a corner store.
Let's call it Bodelli.
Bodelli. We're at a Bodelli salad store.
Yeah. Sure.
And the one by me, my main spot. You know, we all have our main delis.
Absolutely.
Here, we'll all have our main Bodelis here on the Just for Hangs podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Pointing at cameras is a big Just for Hangs thing.
I'm gonna do it one more time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's Bo.
Yeah, just in case you couldn't see me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is my guest, Bo. So they would serve peanut butter and jelly for a while.
Oh, that's a great salad.
And it's a great salad. It is. The bread is the dressing.
Yeah, the bread's the dressing.
In this case, the bread's the dressing. Speaking of peanut butter and jelly, a tangent on peanut butter and jelly. Sometimes I'll eat one and I'll think, this isn't even a sandwich. This is just a mash of bread and goo. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
Because when you have meat in there, it's like, oh yeah, this is like
it texturally feels different. You know, you kind of bite into the meat, but the peanut butter bites the same as if it's like a soft bread.
Yeah,
That's just kind of like, oh.
Yeah, it's just flavored bread now.
Yeah.
It's like it does the trick, but
I do love it though.
Oh, I love it. Yeah,
I always have a jar of peanut butter and a little jelly.
Yeah,
you never know.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Dude.
Yeah. Oh, no doubt.
No doubt. Yeah, I got big into peanut butter and jelly in high school, and I was just because
as a kid you hated it.
I did. Well, I didn't like jelly.
Really?
So I would
you liked peanut butter, though?
I liked peanut butter. I'd have peanut butter sandwiches.
What about like a marshmallow fluff situation?
No, I would just go peanut butter. You know what I really liked was I would toast a bagel and put peanut butter on that, and then the peanut butter would start melting.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's where that's where it's at.
Have you ever made like a grilled peanut butter and jelly? You make it like a grilled cheese.
Oh.
Peanut butter, jelly, you put butter on the
I
outside
thought,
of bread.
but not with the cheese.
I mean,
hold the cheese.
Go fucking nuts, you know? Cheese is
man.
good on a salad.
I mean,
but
I'd
not
try
all
it.
salads, you know?
I'd give it a shot. You know? Yeah. Oh, so you'd put it on a pan and like grill the peanut butter.
Yeah, and it does the same thing where the peanut butter gets like melty and kind of
that sounds awesome.
It's
I might have to try that because that also offsets what we were saying before about it kind of just being a mash of wet bread. Like again, I love it. I love peanut butter and jelly, and I think like, man, this is really a child's food. Like,
yeah,
because it's easy to bite into
when you have baby teeth.
Yeah, right. Exactly. And so the toast kind of would make it. Do you use like butter? What do you use in the pan?
Oh, butter.
Butter, yeah.
Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise. Oh, do you?
No,
I'm sure. Because that's what my fiance uses that for grilled cheeses.
It's great on a grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese.
I don't think it'd be good on a peanut butter and jelly.
It's a bit much. It's a bit much. It's an oily PBJ. Yeah.
I just my peanut butter and jelly tastes like mayonnaise.
Yeah. I'm oddly in love with the sandwich, but it's horrible. It's so bad. But
sometimes you do like things that are a little nasty.
Yeah.
You eat it and you're like, it's gross.
Oh, yeah.
Like you just like it.
Bacon and cream cheese bagel. Have you ever gotten into that at all?
I bet it's pretty good.
It's really good. A friend of mine got me into it, and I ate it for a while. Like in that span of like when you can just eat anything and you don't even feel that bad about it.
Yeah.
Like between 18 and 22, I was into cream cheese bagels with bacon. And then a little bit into that, like 23 even, I was like, I feel horrible eating this thing.
Now, is there a difference in a cream cheese bagel than in a bagel with cream cheese?
Yeah. Yeah, big time.
Oh,
dude.
sure.
One's American made.
Yeah, one's a Chevy and one's a Prius. You tell me.
Well, we're both writers, right? And we like to switch up the wording of the same sentence.
Yeah.
From time to time. So it's like, so when I have my bagel with cream cheese, I really enjoy it this way. But sometimes I'll have a cream cheese bagel where it's, that's comedian talk.
Yeah. Oh, this is what it's like to be a comedian.
Oh, comic. There's a couple comics talking about bagels.
So is that when you said you got into PB&J in high school?
Yeah.
Because you figured out you could toast it?
Because I figured out that I was still hungry after dinner. And
yeah, that's why I keep it too. Yeah. Like if I'm still hungry after dinner. I'm like, I go at it with a spoon a lot now. I dip a spoon in the peanut butter and then kind of quickly dip it in the jelly just to get a little bit.
Yeah.
And I like that move. What kind of jelly do you do?
I like Smucker's is cool. Smucker's is solid. But then there's this kind of healthy-ish peanut butter that my dad gets into, and it's
the one you mix up.
Yeah, you probably it's not fully mixed up, the jelly. The peanut butter I still get Jif or Skippy. I get that whatever's clever.
Those two kind of perfected peanut butter.
Yeah. I don't need healthy peanut butter because I've had healthy peanut butter and
sucks, bro.
It sucks. It's like, oh man,
awful.
Yeah, it better be I'd have to add my own sugar. At that point, what am I doing?
It's real granular because the sugar doesn't dissolve.
You'd have to grill it.
Oh yeah, you'd have to cook it in a pot.
Mix it up. Yeah, just total losing all the benefits of getting the good for you peanut butter.
You know who pisses me off too? People who say they like almond butter better than peanut butter.
No, they
Go
don't.
fuck yourself.
No, they don't.
No, they're lying.
Yeah,
just be honest.
Yeah, right.
You could eat almond butter, just be like, I'm trying to be a little bit healthier.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna look me in the eyes as a man and you're gonna tell me that you like almond butter better, I don't think we're friends.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you can't be honest with me about this?
Yeah.
What else are you lying to me
It's
about?
ridiculous. They're fucking idiots. Is
Yeah.
what it is. Well, they're also just super dry, like almond butter, and really even like healthy peanut butter. It's just like, oh, it's so dry.
Yeah.
They must have put like just butter into peanut butter, into Jif and Skippy. Like they put something in there that's horrible for you that is just like wets it. Like makes it so that it's creamy, right?
Yeah, like
if you spread regular peanut butter, you can't spread regular peanut butter.
No, it's like trying to spread cold butter. It's like I'm ripping the bread.
Yeah. I'm putting a divot into my bread.
It's
trying
like,
to
God damn it, I need to microwave this now. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. That is ridiculous. Right? Like, you just say you're trying to be healthy. You know?
Yeah,
that's
be
fine.
Fucking honest with me.
Just be for once in your life.
Yeah, for one goddamn time in your life, tell me the fucking truth.
Yeah. Yeah, but then I got into it in high school. Actually, I went to work at a Boy Scout camp for a summer, and I think that's when peanut butter and jelly became like a way of life.
Because you have no choice but to eat peanut butter and jelly.
So they'd have 3 meals a day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 3 squares. It's basically like you're in like the military academy, but like light,
but with cooler uniforms.
Right, and you get to hang out with a lot of boys, like even less girls.
I mean, the hang is probably great.
Yeah, it's like the military academy, except even less girls. So you know,
what did each meal look like?
It was. Have you ever been to any kind of camp? I
did sleepaway camp once in like middle school for like a week.
So it was some of it was really horrible, but like the hot, like I remember the eggs. They'd give you this like big, like it was like a keg of eggs.
Yeah.
So kegs and eggs it meant something different for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, right. Kegs and eggs. So you'd have an eggs in your keg. Yeah. So it was this just to keep it fresh, quote unquote, and it was hot, and it was like goo. Is like this the egg. Yeah, it was just like egg substitute that made, you know, I'm sure it was made from like 15% egg or something.
Yeah,
and it's just like, oh yeah, here's something that'll give you some protein and fill you up. Mm-hmm. And we had a little bit better meals than like the scouts did. Like I remember I went there as a scout and I went there as a worker, and yeah, they were fine. Like breakfasts were, you know, you'd have sausage, so they'd grill up bacon and stuff, so they were okay. And then you'd have sandwiches for lunch, and then dinner was probably some kind of pasta dish. That it was all really simple. So everything was fine, especially as I was 16. So I was like, yeah, whatever. I'll
eat anything.
I'll fucking eat anything, and I'll be fine too. Like I won't even feel bad about eating. I won't even be sick after eating this garbage that you're
after eating eggs from a keg.
Yeah. So, but that's all they would serve. The only thing that you could eat in between meals was PBJ. Like they'd have that would be out all the time. There'd be like just a huge like industrial thing of peanut butter and probably regular sized jellies, because you can't industrial jelly.
No,
but
they've tried and failed.
Yeah, and then there would be bread like sitting on the table, so you just like grab yourself, like if you were hungry in between meals, you just have to eat that. So I'd probably have like 4 a day. Yeah. For 2 months, I was having 4 PBJs a day. 4
PBJs? I feel like I would be on that same, like 4, sometimes 6.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'd look at the eggs and be like, well, I'm just gonna have peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Exactly. Right. Like like I'll have a small serving of whatever food there is, and then I'll just finish it off with PBJ. Yeah. Well, yeah, but good. That's a good point, because it was definitely my dessert every meal. PBJ. I'd have it 3 for every meal. I'd have a PBJ, and then also 1 or 2 a day,
like in between breakfast and lunch and dinner.
Yeah. Right.
I've been on that shit before.
Yeah.
Because I keep peanut butter. I have peanut butter and jelly all the time. Yeah. But what I do a lot is I get like rice cakes. Oh. You know, like the Quaker rice cakes. I'll put peanut butter and jelly on them.
Then it's good for you.
It's better than on bread.
Then it's good for you.
Because it's good for you. The crunch. Yeah. Like, I don't like crunchy peanut butter, but the crunch of the rice cake I like.
Oh, you don't like the nuts in the peanut butter?
I don't dislike it, but like I think I had crunchy peanut butter for the first time like a year ago. Mm-hmm. I was like, this is fine, but it doesn't feel like peanut butter, because peanut butter my whole life was Jif creamy.
Was creamy, right. Yeah. I can handle the okay, extra chunky. I'm like, this is just a bread with peanuts. This is just some peanuts on bread. Like, I can't do this.
I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah. Like, some people are like, oh yeah, I do the extra chunky. I'm like, I don't want a peanut sandwich. This is outrageous.
If I wanted a peanut sandwich, I'd go to a Yankee game. That doesn't even mean anything.
If I wanted a peanut sandwich, I'd put Charlie Brown on a piece of bread.
If I wanted a peanut sandwich, I'd hunt Snoopy in The Greatest Game.
Yeah. If I wanted a peanut sandwich, I'd piss and cum on a sandwich.
Oh, dude, that actually sounds good.
Yeah. But yeah, so I do like chunky I can handle. But
just the reason.
Chunky I can handle. But even then, I'd have to like douse it with jelly.
Yeah.
To kind of offset. Yeah, it becomes even drier.
Yeah, the fact that you're trying to offset the chunk, I feel like that's pretty damning.
But when you offset something with more food, I can handle that. You know?
That's cool. That's a good way of offsetting.
Yeah, it's
something.
like, oh, now it's just more food.
So you're like you said you use like your dad uses like a healthy jelly.
Yeah.
What is it exactly?
It's at your average supermarket.
Yeah.
It's like this. It's a smaller jar, so it's not like the Smucker's big jars that they have. And it's called more like fruit spread.
Oh,
so it's a little bit more just. It's not.
Is it like in those little mason jar type things?
Yeah, it's closer to a mason jar, but not quite a mason jar. It's in like a small. Yeah, you have to like twist it, and it's a small thing.
Get that little pop.
But again,
as
it's a little pop.
Oh, I
love
That's
it.
Nice.
Yeah, but yeah,
I usually throw it away after that.
Right.
I got what I wanted.
I'll do it at the supermarket. I'll just open them all. Like, yes.
You get caught,
but then I'll twist them back close real tight.
Yeah.
So it's all right
because you're getting two things from that. One, you're getting the pop, and you're getting the knowledge that whoever buys it is not.
Yeah, and also they're gonna be like, "What the fuck?
They're like, wait,
did someone open this?
Did someone open this and twist it back real tight?"
Yeah.
And they're like,
or I'm helping some ladies who can't open it on their own.
Oh, you're doing a good deed, but you're not asking.
Right.
It's like you're donating anonymously.
Yeah, it is Women's History Month, right?
That's huge.
Yeah.
That's your service to women this month.
I just go and open a bunch of jars at the supermarket.
What'd you do for Black History?
Some cool stuff, dude.
Sure. Yeah. He started a rap group.
Yeah. Right. But also at a supermarket.
Yeah.
All of my good deeds happen at supermarkets.
Of course. Yeah. If you don't do a good deed at a supermarket, why are you doing it?
Yeah. Right.
That'd be stupid.
Yeah. Everyone goes to the supermarket.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, of course.
That's for everybody. That's the people's place.
It's the meeting place of the proletariat.
It is. It definitely is. Remember during COVID? When that was like the hang. That was the hang.
It's like, it's the one place you're allowed to go and be around other people.
Yeah, right.
I remember going to the grocery store, like, as it looked like things were about to shut down. And waited in line for 2 hours at the grocery store because people were like, I don't know when the next time I'm gonna get to go to the grocery store is.
Yeah.
You know? Like, remember when we were like, I think we're gonna run out of toilet paper.
Yeah.
Every time I left my apartment, I made sure to come back with toilet paper because it's like, if we run out of this, we're fucked.
Right. What are we gonna do? Well, I was never worried because I just take showers right after I shit.
Yeah. You're like, I don't need a wipe. I take a shower.
I just take a shower.
What's funny is I do that too, but I also feel a need to wipe.
Even beforehand?
I feel like that's telling of...
Like, yeah, well, I guess you don't want to dirty up your tub.
Yeah, but you don't mind.
I don't mind. I don't mind a bit.
I actually prefer it that way.
Right.
I don't need cologne in that case.
Well, I like the idea of like, oh yeah, the drains all go to the same place, dude. You know?
Yeah,
I have
you knowing that you'll drink that water eventually.
Right. And if I get like a little, we'll get into some shit talk here, you know. But if I get a little like, what's it called, dingleberry out?
Oh hell yeah!
And I like the idea of it, like it gets stuck for a second, but then there's enough water flow where then it goes like. You know,
yeah. You're
I'm like,
whoa.
cool. Like little bits of science in the shower.
Like, if the dingleberry dries, then the water will loosen.
Exactly.
That's the only time you apply the scientific method.
Yeah. All the math equations.
Jimmy Neutron brain blast. You're sitting on the toilet.
Yeah, that's why I prefer dingleberries.
Yeah, of course.
I let my hair grow down there.
Dude, it gets pretty gnarly down there. It is hairy.
It gets there, yeah.
Have you ever done the bidet thing?
I did it. So I've done it twice in my whole life. The first time I did it, I went to London with my mom.
Sick.
Yeah. It was a while back, like about 10 years ago. And the first time I ever had it happen to me, I was like...
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god! Like I felt violated.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Where did they touch you?
Yeah. I was like shivering. And it's okay. You're a good guy. Then the second time I did, I was like, oh yeah,
dude, it's the best.
Yeah. It was.
I
awesome.
bought one of those like attachments for my toilet. You know, you can buy them like on Amazon or whatever.
Yeah.
But you have to like screw it in the back of the toilet. But my toilet was too close to the wall, so I couldn't screw it in all the way. I just couldn't get the grip.
Right.
And it was there for like a couple of days, and it was just constantly leaking. So I had to get my super to come in and like take it out. They're like, "Don't do this again."
Oh no!
I was like, "Fine, fuck. I guess I'll just use toilet paper."
Oh man, do you use baby wipes at all?
No.
Yeah,
it's smart though.
I go for baby wipes.
That's smart.
Yeah, I
you
like
throw them away. You don't flush them though.
I flush them.
Yeah, sick. Yeah, I feel like
I live in an apartment. You know. Well, also I only do one per. You know,
you like at the last wipe.
Yeah, exactly. Or actually, like a middle wipe, I think is the best because I had been doing last wipe, and I think that like leaves your butthole a little wet. I think, which I think. So I'll do like toilet paper, then baby wipe, then toilet paper to kind of dry it off.
Oh, smart.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll stick a little toilet paper under the sink. And like get that a little wet.
Yeah.
Then do a little like wet wipe toilet paper situation.
Yeah.
Well, and when I mean sometimes, I mean every time.
When
you do that once, you're like, I can't go back.
Right. Oh yeah.
You don't want the first wipe to be wet, but once you get about like midway through, you're like, yeah, I'll give it a quick one.
Yeah. Because the first wipe being wet, now you have like those little beads of drips or poop. Like,
you're like. Because the poop is wet sometimes, and the toilet paper's wet. It like flies, and then you like hit yourself in the balls, and you're like,
yeah,
you're like, oh, it's all slimy.
It's like, whoa, you're like slip, like, whoa.
This is the last time I poop standing up.
Head first in the toilet.
Not again.
I wipe standing up. You wipe sitting down.
Do you really?
I wipe standing up.
That's pretty bad.
That way I can look at my doo-doo.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you got to get a peek.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You got to see what's... I had a girlfriend in high school who, like walked in on me pooping one time, and I was, like, checking it out. And she, like never forgave me for it. I'm like, what? You got to know. I got to know. Like, when I see, like, a huge poop, I'm like, oh, yeah, there are miles of intestines, you know?
Yeah.
Because you're like, there's no way. And then you take, like, a poop, and you're like, oh, yeah. Like, that's a lot.
Right.
You know?
That wasn't just in my butthole. Yeah, it's like this long. You're like, whoa.
My butthole is huge.
That's bigger than I perceive my stomach to be. I did one the other day. I did a big dump the other day, and I have this makings of a joke that I haven't done on a mic yet, where it's like I took a shit, and so I was at work. I took a shit and I flushed, and it almost clogged the toilet, and I hadn't even wiped yet. Like,
whoa,
so it was just
awesome,
it was just my doo doo.
Did you get a picture?
No, it was just more of like a mash of shit.
Yeah, it wasn't like picturesque.
No.
Just like, holy
I was like, whoa, I'm pretty healthy right now.
You ever take one that's like so stinky, you're like, whoa, that one's been in there for a while.
Yeah.
You're like, wow, I needed more fiber.
Yeah, you like pulled off like the stuff that's caked on the side.
Yeah,
on the
you're
side.
Like, oh god.
Whoa. Yeah.
Whoa. Awesome.
Nice, dude. Yeah.
I love. If I go to the bathroom again.
Of course. Yeah. Speaking of bathrooms, I once I'll tell everybody this story. I once took a shit that was so long that it folded. You know. Yeah, that's a long shit. So this is the bathroom portion of the show where Bo Bo goes to the bathroom. The bathroom. That's what I was trying to figure out. I was trying to think of that terminology. Bathroom blew up my toilet. Ballew. I'm the host here. I'm Pat Slick Hager Slice. That's what I was gonna say. Here we are, just for hangs. This is also sports and stuff. So I'll talk about sports. Come on, get in there. Start winning some spring training games, Yankees. I think there's a spring training game we're on right now. And I think it's on TV. I think it's on Yes Network. I'm going to put that shit on. I'm going to put that shit on the TV. Gonna be sick. Gonna be sick. Was that the same piss that you had from before and you just didn't get it all out?
I'm not sure because it was like a lot.
It's still a lot now?
I didn't flush for you. I wanted you to see it. I'd be like, look how hydrated he is.
Oh, he looks great, right? Wow, that's a full pee? I thought it was just the toilet water.
Oh, cool. I can drink it.
And it's like up to the top with pee.
Just slightly yellow.
Yeah. Wow, you're a well-hydrated guy. You're pissing a lot.
I am. I'm on hydration gang and I'm on small bladder gang.
Oh,
They're my two most important gangs.
Right. And I also heard there was one time a friend of mine went to the doctor and the doctor was like, you might just not be finishing peeing when you go pee.
I think there's probably some truth to that. I tend to like get on my phone habitually when I like pee and stuff, and I feel like there's probably you're leaving a little.
Yeah. And I think like that's good enough. You know, like
yeah.
I got enough out. You know, I can go about my day. If I was gonna be peeing every time I needed to pee, it'd be all I was doing. You know?
Yeah, honestly,
it'd be all I was doing.
I work from home, so I pee every time I need to pee because I'm like, oh, I can. It's like something to do.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, me too. But there are like if I'm done peeing. Actually, the other day I had a weird experience where I was sleeping and then I woke up in the middle of the night like, holy shit, I have to pee so bad. And so I went and I peed. Like this is pretty.
So I peed in the bed.
So I peed in the bed. So I went and peed and I had it was a full urination. Then I went back in bed and my peanut and like the tip of my dick was still like, no, dude, like we need you to keep going. We need you to figure something out here.
Yeah.
So I sat on the toilet to shit. Just so that I would be on the toilet to let out little bits of pee. Like I had... Yeah.
I pee sitting down a lot.
Yeah, why not?
It's the best. Why would I stand up if I don't need to?
Right.
If I'm in public, it's all stand up. I don't want to... But if I'm like... At home, I'm like, I know this toilet.
Well, if I'm like peeing on a tree, I'll sit down. Like
yeah. Oh, yeah. If I'm peeing outside, I definitely am sitting down.
Yeah, without a doubt. Right. Pee all over my ball sack.
It gets a little dry.
Yeah.
And it's good for your sperm count.
I've heard
pee
that.
on your ball sack.
I've heard that.
Yeah, I know. I can prove it.
Yeah. Well, catchers in baseball. Jorge Posada did this anyway. He would pee in a bowl and then dip his hands in the pee, and it would help callus up his hands for playing baseball.
Yeah.
So
totally.
I'm trying to callus up my ball sack.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Why? Baseball players, I'm sure, like he's not the only one too. But I feel like baseball's the only sport where people do that.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of it's a lot of just beating up your hands, especially as a catcher. So he was a catcher, and he didn't use batting gloves. So he I guess he just wanted to toughen up his hands.
He had little bitch hands.
Yeah. It's like, ow, my hands.
Oh, my hand.
I've kind of naturally bitchy hands. I remember one time I shook a guy's hand, and I was like, ow, that hurt. And then I was like, are you wearing a ring? He's like, no. Like, oh my God. Like, was that your knuckle? Like, your knuckle really fucked up my hand that bad?
My hands are pretty dry. I have some calluses too.
Yeah, I think I've figured it out. I think I've weathered the storm. So,
yeah.
But in my early 20s, for some reason, I had really bad hands.
Whoa.
I had like pianist hands.
Pianist?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you were saying
I had
pianist.
penis hands, dude.
Those are the war.
Yeah. Where when they're doing good, they're doing good. But when they're doing bad.
And sometimes they do good when you don't want them to do good. It's
yeah,
like,
exactly. It's like, stop. And then sometimes I want them to do good and they're like this. I'm like, come on, man.
What do I need to do?
I'm trying to fuck this chick.
Yeah, I need you to show up.
Oh.
Hello.
Hey. It's my darling fiance coming in. She just did a. This is Bo.
I'm Bo.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Continue. Come on, come say hi. Come wave. No, come wave.
Get on camera.
You're part of you're part of the unit now. Thank you. All right. Yeah. So we were just talking about pissing.
Yeah. Guy stuff.
Guy stuff. Man. So what's name your top 5 hangs of all time? Do you have any?
Top 5 hangs of all time.
Yeah. And also you can also go top 5 hangers. Is something that you can dive
Does it
into?
have to be hangs that I've been to?
No.
Just like legendary hangs.
Right.
The Democratic National Convention of 68 was a great hang.
Huge hang.
Yeah.
Big hang.
Yeah, he got out of hand with that one.
Uh-huh.
Let's see what else. Democratic National Convention, that's a great one. The Travis Scott concert in Houston a couple of years ago.
Oh, right. What happened there again?
Yeah, well, they hung so hard people died.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, he like Travis Scott top 5 hanger too, and he like got so carried away in the hang that people started rioting because they were like, we got to hang like that guy's hanging. Yeah.
And if we kill enough people, then we'll be the only ones left.
Then there'll only be room for us to hang. Yeah. You know how good the hang has to be where people start Lords of the Flying each other to hang?
I will be the top hanger.
January 6th.
January 6th was a pretty great It really was.
I wasn't there, but man, did those people look like they were happy to be there. And just the looks on their faces tells you everything.
You were there in spirit.
Yeah, for sure. I was
your hairstyle was there, for sure.
Yeah, I actually saw someone at that riot, and I was like, oh, I should do that.
Yeah.
Like, people call it like an insurrection. I'm like, no, they were hanging.
Yeah.
They were hanging at the Capitol.
Yeah, they were. Once they got in there, they were just hanging.
They were chilling. They were going like through people's mail and shit. Oh, that's a good hang where you're going through people's mail. And
taking pictures.
Yeah, like selfies
and like pointing at the camera, which is what you're supposed to do at the hang.
Yeah,
dude.
Oh, of course. Because you have to photograph a great hang.
Right. I'm going to Photoshop a few Arizona iced teas into there.
Bagels with cream cheese. The guy with the fucking fur helmet's like eating a bagel.
Instead of taking away a podium, he's taking away a huge Arizona iced tea.
The biggest one.
Yeah,
Arizona iced tea actually lobbies for Nancy Pelosi, so they took that out of her office.
And actually, I've definitely seen these, like those promotional tools that Arizona Iced Tea sends to some of these stores. Yeah, which is just a human-sized Arizona Iced Tea.
Arizona tea in it, or is it just?
I wish, dude.
Dude, I would swim in that.
We gotta
pee in that.
We gotta go check. We gotta go check. Imagine we were talking about the pop of a bottle. Imagine
the crack of that
can.
Ooh.
Oh, yep.
Fuck. So that's 3, 4. Oh man. The first 3 just set such a high bar of like what a hang could be.
Right.
That it's like almost like just watching someone get executed by guillotine would be great.
Yeah.
Just anyone. It could be Marie Antoinette. Or it could just be like a buddy. It's like, dude, you're losing your life to the cause of creating great story for future hangs.
A lot, like you see the depictions of those, and a lot of times it's surrounded with people who are just like, "Yo, you see the game last night?" Like they just like get to see each other. You know?
Yeah, they're like, "What's up, buddy?"
Yeah. Oh, dude, you're here too. Like,
that's sick.
I never miss a guillotine.
How was traffic?
Not bad. There's no cars yet.
Could you imagine if there were?
Yeah.
Thank God we don't have red lights.
Imagine cars. but there wouldn't even be any red lights yet.
Yeah. Can you imagine cars? Not only that, can you imagine if there was a system of lights that told you when to stop and when to go and when you should prepare to stop? That'd be crazy.
That'd be wild, dude.
You wish, buddy.
Yeah. And then they build that for 4 cars. All right.
Just horse and buggies.
Yeah.
Number 5.
Number 5.
The storming of Normandy Beach.
Wow. Oh, hell yeah.
Dude, that's a great hang.
It ended up being one.
Yeah,
at least, yeah.
Dude.
Once they got Normandy.
That's how bad they wanted to hang.
Yeah. They were just like, dude.
Dude, there were some people they were just chilling on the beach. They brought a couple beers and cigarettes and they were like, we're hanging. Dude.
Yeah. Ask not what your country can hang for you.
Ask where you can hang for your country. So those will be my top 5 hangs.
Yeah. This is a day that will live and hang for me.
Hang for me.
Yeah, that's pretty
what are
good.
Your top 5.
Suppenberg.
Yes, of course. Yeah. I should have included some that I've been a part of, but I went more like aspirational.
Yeah.
Suppenberg was an all-time.
Suppenberg, that's number 5.
Yes.
January 6th, I have to put that on there as well. Yeah. There can be some overlap. There can be some overlap.
That's the fun thing about hanging. It's like seeing where our tastes diverge and where they intersect.
Remember on 9/11 when George Bush was talking to everybody afterwards? That was a sick hang.
That was a great hang. Better 9/11 hang, in my opinion, was to be in the classroom that he was reading the children's book to when he found out.
Those kids were straight chilling. I remember that, dude.
And he's such a good hanger that he had to keep it cool. He's like, I can't ruin the vibe.
Yeah, I mean, obviously most of the footage is of George Bush doing that thing, but there's a rare footage of the kids in the back just like wearing shades, just like, yo, sick, dude.
Yeah, same hat.
This book is good, man.
Dude, he's a great at reading this story. I love Goodnight Moon, read by George W. Bush.
Like, whoa, GW loves hanging so much that even after he was told that 9/11 happened, he's still reading his book.
He's like, I got to see how this ends.
He's like,
I have to take care of diplomacy stuff without knowing how the book ends. Does Curious George get back? I need to know.
Was it about Curious George?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. There's probably... I want that book.
He's doing a Where's Waldo with all the kids, and he's like, I have to find him in each one.
Right. And then he puts a beard on Waldo and makes it into Osama bin Laden. Like, all right, guys, now we really need to find Waldo.
When I was in high school, I took a public speaking class, and we had to read... one of our assignments was to read a children's book to the class, and I read a Spider-Man comic book. And it took me the whole class, and the teacher made me finish because it was a long one. It was the first Spider-Man comic. It took forever. Everyone else was reading Green Eggs and Ham.
Yeah.
And I was like,
well, it was a regular comic, right?
Yeah, and I just had to I had a big a book that was reprints of the first 10 Spider-Man.
Did you read all of them?
I just read one of them.
You read one of them?
30, 40 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, were you a big comic book fan?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, one thing I realized quickly with comic books was I was like, oh, comic books are cool. They look so cool. And then I would open up the first page, this is a book.
Yeah.
There's a lot of writing. There's a lot of words in here.
And then I had to turn it around to show everyone the pictures. It was this was a terrible choice.
There's a lot, there's 3 bits of dialogue per frame, and then there's 3 frames per
there's
page.
6 a page or something.
Yeah. It's oh shit.
This is gonna be a while.
And there's a lot of times it's really small print too.
Yeah.
How old are you?
9th grade.
I thought you were gonna say 19. But ninth grade. Okay, but even 14 you were. Then you were cool.
Sick.
Wait, 9th grade they were reading Green Eggs and Ham, or
well, it was the assignment was to just as an exercise in public speaking.
Oh, cool. Right.
Not an exercise in reading.
Oh, cool. So you're in one of those classes. All right. Cool, dude. Yeah.
So you have 3 hangs.
3 hangs, yeah. Next up, you got what is it? Oh, what's his name? the Prime Minister of England during World War II.
Oh, Churchill?
Churchill, like when he makes the speech to rally everybody to
during the night raids?
To go to war. Yeah.
That'd be sick.
That was a sick hang.
Yeah.
Have you seen Darkest Hour?
I have not.
The movie about Churchill and like how he got everyone to agree to go to war. And it's like a lot of sick hangs with a bunch of dudes.
It's just dudes hanging.
It's all dudes
talking about war.
Yeah,
what a great way to spend a hang.
It was a lot of like, like just yelling.
Dude, I love that energy.
It was a real hang.
It was a riveting hang.
No
movie.
chicks.
Because like you can chill with girls.
Yeah.
You can't hang.
Can't
with
hang.
Girls like if girls are there, it's like a chill sesh.
Right. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
It's not a hang.
yeah. Of course.
I'm
yeah.
not being sexist by saying that.
I didn't even say anything. I just said that there were no girls there, and it happened to be a great hang. Take that for what you will. So that's number 2, and then number 1. What do we got? There's some good ones. There's some good ones out there.
Yeah, there's some great hangs.
Some great hangs. Maybe, like the War of 1812.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Legendary.
Right.
What's funny is like, as far as like wars Americans have been involved in, that one's oft forgot.
Yeah.
But if you're like a hanger, that's the one you know the most
Right.
about.
Well, you know how like when you're hanging with your boys and like you and one of your friends has a problem with each other and like you get into a fight.
Yeah.
But then it's like you're good forever. Like, you know, like that's what War of 1812 was.
Between
it was like,
us and the UK.
And the UK. It was like that was like the last time where we were like we had beef, and then after that we were like, you know what? Now we're good, all right?
You know what? I think we're squad now.
Yeah. See you in World War I.
Yeah, in 100 years. I got your fucking back.
I got your back, bro. I got your fucking back.
Just wait till the Germans do it the first time. They're like, everyone's like the Germans.
Yeah. It's like, dude, I would kill for the USA. I would kill for England. It's like, I thought you guys were like fighting. It's like, yeah, not anymore, bro.
No, we squashed it.
We squashed it. We squashed
Turns
it.
out they hang real nice.
Yeah. Got a couple of their ships. They got a couple of ours. We're good. We're good.
Like, we did some things we regret. They did some things we regret.
Yeah.
Now we could just move forward.
We had an Arizona iced tea and squashed it.
Yeah, Arizona iced tea has been around since before Arizona.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, the Inuits created Arizona iced tea.
And then the colonizers stole it and it and put it in cans.
Yeah. This is Arizona iced tea. All right, that's about up to time. So do you got anything that you want to plug?
No.
On the Just for Hangs podcast?
Just hang.
Just hanging? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, another hang will be coming up soon.
Yeah.
I got a lot of hangs coming up.
Yeah, I got some booked hangs. I got some open hangs.
Open hangs?
Yeah.
Oh, I love a good open hang.
Oh, it's the best.
Yeah. But a Saturday night hang, like with some top hangers.
Oh, dude. Yeah, that's a booked hang.
Oh, yeah. John Fox is headlining.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. My favorite hangs, like, we used to joke about this at open mics. So just people go up and be like, "Hi, that's my time. Thank you." The shortest sets of all time, and it's like you, me, and Hardy in the back looking and just be like, "Whoa, they're killing.
They're crushing, dude." Or the quickest that someone could go up on stage and be like, "I am bombing right now."
I think about that one all the time.
Yeah.
Every time I see someone do that, I think of you, me, and Hardy standing outside a climate.
Where first line out of their mouth is, "I am bombing right now."
How's it going, guys? Whoa, you guys are tough.
You won't even tell me how you're doing. You won't even tell me how's it going. Oh shit, man.
Stand-up's hard.
Yeah, I still think of the sets filled with like filler lines.
Yeah,
it's like, "Oh, how's everyone doing?" It's like, "Oh, give it up for the host." It's like, "Oh yeah, like man, good show, good. Oh wow, good crowd, good crowd." Just filler lines for 5 minutes.
That's a great one.
Yeah.
I do miss those Buddha days. I don't miss Buddha, but I miss like those mics we had fun.
Yeah. You know, I was actually thinking of that. Buddha, I was thinking of it in terms of that it felt like that was high school. It was like comedy high school.
Yeah.
Where and it really was because it was like 4 years of like, oh yeah, you're going to Buddha, like that's what it was like. It was like significant, where it was a full hang. It was like, and everyone went there, and I would do 4 mics a day of Buddha, on a regular basis. A lot of people did, and then and you had your dickhead principal, so it kind of worked out. It felt like high school, and then you got to graduate. So I miss it, but I also am like,
I'm glad I don't like. It's not like I miss it. It's clearly clouded by nostalgia a little bit, but we had a good time.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Yeah,
we had a good time. yeah. Glad it's over.
Mm-hmm. But it was fun while it happened.
Yeah. Especially like ending gloriously, like where it no longer exists. Really, like nice.
We ran that place into the fucking ground.
Fuck yeah, we all got banned. And
I'm not banned.
I'm not banned either.
I wish.
Yeah. Steve Malloy's banned.
Just email him. Can you ban me, please?
Can you ban me? It would really help my cred.
I've been talking to you 5 years.
It would really help my hang cred.
Yeah, that's huge. Your next hanger is banned from Laughing Buddha.
Oh, nice. But he's not banned from this spot. I'll never be banned from Just for Hangs.
No.
No, they don't. And neither will Ballew. So that's the show, everybody. We got some good hangs coming up, and we'll talk more after the show. All right, good night, everybody. Have a good bite.